Hey, what's up, man? White Boy Radio, back with another one. I want to touch on, talk to the prison community for a minute, and give a serious message to you guys, man. Look, I watch from afar, guys, and I know everything that's going on. I watch from afar. Um, I used to be in the prison community. I've made hundreds of videos in the prison community. It's Happy New Year. You might hear fireworks. Happy New Year to everybody out there. But I see a couple people out there that are going through it, and I just want to speak to both gentlemen. Take this video for what it's worth, but I'm giving you straight truth, and not only truth. I'm going to give you my experiences in there, and I'm going to tell you about a friend that I've had in that community that was doing kind of the same things that you guys are doing, and tell you where he's at now. And I want to tell you about some other friends that I have in that community that have gotten in a lot of trouble doing what you guys are doing. Okay, so if you don't know, there's a couple of YouTubers that are trying to set up these events that are, fighting and this and that. Okay, look, I'm guilty of this myself. Okay, but here's the bottom line: nobody's sanctioned. It's easy to say online that you'll meet up with another YouTuber and squabble up. Now, for conversation's sake, if that happens, and even if both of you guys go by the code, and nobody presses charges and one gets his ass kicked and one doesn't, hey man, people are watching this, okay? I'm okay with a YouTuber named Pino. He got watched. He got a case over the internet. He caught a case over the internet. They were watching his social media. Okay, shout out to Pino. I'm not trying to put you out there, bro. I'm trying to use it as an example, man. Another YouTuber that was getting questioned by the feds was a YouTuber called Frisco Dom, also in the prison community, and he was directly involved with a buddy of mine, named Viking Fitness. Now, Viking Fitness, I know from prison. I did time with this guy. We were behind the wall. That guy is a good friend of mine, a lifetime friend. He had my back. I had his back at the worst times of our life. When I had to depend on somebody and I know he would go, he was there and I was there for him. But it's not about prison, man. That was a time in my life that I talk about. I don't glorify, I'm not proud about it. And sure, he was there when I needed him inside of prison when things got tough. But you know what, man? When I was going through grief and my brother passed, I have a whole contact. I have a phone, and it's full with contacts. People texting me. Everyone wants to be a friend. But in the moment of loss, one person came to the hospital. One person. My friend wise, it was Viking Fitness. He was there to make sure I didn't do nothing stupid. He was there to make sure I didn't snap. And I did snap. I did snap. I snapped and I chased out of the hospital somebody I thought somebody that I thought sold my brother a lethal dose of fentanyl. I did chase after the guy, and if it wasn't for him, I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have went back to prison. And I believe in my heart that's why he came there. But he did that. And this is after he left YouTube. He left YouTube because he was doing what I see in the prison community. He is an amateur fighter, okay? He's not in the UFC, but he does like amateur kickboxing events. And he's damn good. He's damn good. You can go to his page and check him out. He had a pretty good following here on YouTube, okay? And he wanted to promote his YouTube by setting these events up. And this is what I'm talking about, man. Don't believe the hype. Pino got popped because he pulled up on 1090. They're watching him. They know he's in a gang. The feds are watching him. Look around. Take it away from social media. Take it away from prison genre. They watch rappers. They know what rappers are in gangs and what's going on. It's an easy arrest. The feds have it simple, people. They watch us. My buddy wanted to take his amateur fighting career and promote it on YouTube to be the next Jake Paul. Everybody wants to be the next Jake Paul. Listen, man, Jake Paul is Jake Paul. Okay? For the guys that have established followings, you guys use your voice and do whatever you do, even if it's different. But you can't go down that road. The Jake Paul is sanctioned. He's allowed to talk all that crap and fight people because it's all state, it's all sanctioned. They're watching this thing here. They watch the prison genre. I've spoken with Frisco Dom. I know the FBI has pulled up on him. I've had personal conversations with him. And that was between Viking Fitness and him. I've spoken to Pino. I've done a live with Pino. I know the FBI. Listen, man, I'm telling you guys, my buddy left as well. He tried to set something up with Frisco Dom at the time. It didn't happen, okay? And he just retired. He just left YouTube. But here's the thing. My buddy Viking Fitness has blown up on TikTok. He had like maybe 5,000 followers on YouTube at the time, okay? He's got almost, I don't know if it's over or under 200,000 subscribers, followers on TikTok. That is a good feeling. This is somebody I was behind the wall with. This is an ex-felon. He is now making a brand off of his social media. Okay? Give him a follow over there on TikTok. It's Viking Mindset. Tell him White Boy sent you. That is my dude. I just want to push this out here to the people that are going through it. And for my followers that have been with me since day one, if you wonder why I stopped really with the prison content, well, now you know. Listen, man, guys, this is a community of ex-gang members and ex-felons. And the trolls over there are out of control. They know how to trigger the ex-prisoners to make them do stuff. They know how to be those battery chargers. They know how to flop between chats and amp it up because they want to see something. It's bigger than that, guys. It's bigger than that, guys. It's bigger than that. You know, and this is for the prison community. You know, the prison community has a lot attached to it. There's reaction channels, there's review channels, there's channels that just talk about it. But if that is what your content is all about, it's safe to say that you're lumped up as an ex-felon. You're lumped up as a gang member. You're in that community. It does not exclude you from having eyes on you, if that makes sense. Okay? Myself, man, I left the prison community. There's just too much with it. And with these personal experiences I'm telling you about, when I left the prison community, my channel started to grow. I started talking about different things. And there's more eyes and there's better people outside that community. I don't love the fact that I went to prison. I don't glorify it ever. I actually hate it. But if you guys think that for 1 second they're not watching, you know, I wanted to emphasize this. It doesn't matter really, man. If you have, it's very hard to do. At the very best, you can have a gym and the gym owner have a waiver, sign no legal consequences, right? But you have to advertise to your following that that's the stipulations. And when you do so, you're putting the gym owner at risk. It's much, much deeper than any of you guys really know. And I really, really hope that if this video fits your certain circumstance, that you're listening to me. And if you don't believe me, DM Pino, DM Frisco Dom. I just told you where Viking Fitness is. I'm telling you. Don't waste your time with DMing me. I'm telling you it all. I left that community. I prospered. My buddy not only left that community, but YouTube altogether and blossomed. blossomed. He's almost at a 250,000 following. I'm just saying, man. The mind frame of following either the Jake Paul route or beating each other up. It's not back in the day, y'all. They watched this thing here, man, and it's not my words. It's not my opinion. This is actual circumstances. Man, I hope y'all gentlemen can just put it behind you and just look the other direction. This white boy radio, I'll keep it real. And to the prison community, if you followed me back then, if you enjoyed my stories, if you remember me having Viking on, yeah, man, 250,000 subs. Until the next one, guys. I hope I explained this good, and I hope it brings some clarity for certain situations. And to the two gentlemen that I'm talking about, I watched from afar. Both you guys are cool. Okay. I have my favorites. I have my bias, but I respect both gentlemen. Both you guys don't fit any of this. You don't need. You don't need. You don't realize, but they're already watching you. DM the people that I'm speaking about. DM the videos that you can go back and watch what I'm talking about, and do the research. Respect to both guys, man. And I got to sign off here. Happy New Year. And I hope you take my advice.